to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. Tonight we are on location on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, bringing you girls Metro West Conference girls basketball featuring the number 5th ranked team in the state, Benilde-St. Margaret's, 19-6, taking on the East Side Bloomington Kennedy Eagles, 12-13. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us, and if you were with us here for the last broadcast that we did of Girls Benilde, it was an amazing game as we saw Olivia Olson bring in a huge pass from Lumpkin right at the end to win the game. Olivia Olson was hurt earlier. She was out for a couple of weeks, but she was back, and here we are on the precipice of the sections coming up next week. Again, glad you're with us here at ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, and we're underway here. Kennedy versus Benilde, Metro West Conference game. Sections right around the corner. And we're underway here right now. And that was number 23 for Benilde with the tap, and now it's over to the 9th grader, Kendall Mcgee. Now that is number 23, Sierra Lumpkin, who made that pass to Olivia Olson in that last broadcast. Now Mcgee, just a freshman at the point. Looking for an angle, now Lumpkin. And good defense by Kennedy. Very scrappy, not surprising for Eastsiders in Bloomington. That's Allison Sheehan, just a 7th grader, folks. And we're just at 0 here, just underway here from the Hoven Center on the campus of Benilde. Still winter time outside. It's gonna be single digits. Looking forward to spring and state tournament in March. Now at the top of the key, that's number 32, Samara Buchanan. Good defense by the Red Knights here. Frustrating the Eagles. That's number 5. Her name is Ashley Burchett, a junior, now driving. Olivia Olson, great defense. Good student section on hand. Good defense by Benilde. No shot clock here in girls basketball, but there has been talk about a shot clock being implemented. Now there is Sierra Lumpkin with the big interception. Now to Olivia Olson. She'll play the point guard. She'll play the post behind the back and down and off the glass and in. 2-0 Benilde. First 2 minutes of this game, Benilde with a 19-6 record. Now Kennedy into the front court, taking their time. That's number 23, Mariah Dismukas, a senior guard. Turnaround jump shot off the rim. She gets her own rebound. And now a block gonna be called on the Red Knights. Clock stopped at 15:57, but look at the behind the back dribble. And Olivia Olson, I've seen enough of her where she loves the behind the back dribble, and she executes it so well. And it's a really good way to protect the ball, especially when you're in traffic. One of the stars in this state. And look at that interception. She knows how to play defense, but turns it right back over. I think she was hoping there was a teammate ahead. And that's number 5, Ashley Burchett, showing great ball dribbling skills. Now at the top of the key, Kennedy, just down 2-0. Burchett now looks to try to drive the lane, and that is Lindsay Layton, the senior, with the start tonight. It is senior night, so hang with us at halftime. We're going to be broadcasting that. And now a jump ball called with 15:22 remaining. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Glad you're with us. Now the throw-in for the Eagles underneath. And smart move there by Burchett. She couldn't find anybody open and just goes off the knees of Kendall Mcgee, buying herself some time. Still looking here. Now she gets it out to the right wing. Now to number 32 once again, Sarah Buchanan. Now in the lane, the quick turnaround jump shot taken by number 23, Mariah Demiscus. Rebound, McGee comes in and off the rim and glass and in, and that prompts a timeout by Coach Quentin Johnson for Kennedy. He's seen enough, and I think that's a good timeout. They are clearly the underdogs, but watch McGee, just a freshman out there, off the glass, rim and in. Nice body control. As I've spoken many times before, you can have great athleticism. And look, we got some music here tonight over in the corner. We got a DJ, that's new, I've never seen that. Creating more atmosphere for this number 5 ranked team in the state, the Red Knights. Now Kennedy, that was just a quick timeout. There probably wasn't a lot for the coach, Quentin Johnson, to say. I think he just wanted to stop the momentum, have a word. All right, throw in for Kennedy. That's number 5 again, Ashley Burchett. There's Burchett over to the left wing, number 24. That is Davinia Singleton Bachman. Now to the top of the key, 32, Buchanan. Gets it to 24, Singleton Buchanan. And she was fouled by Olivia Olson. Good call by the officials. She knew it. There's 24 driving, and Olivia right in there, drawing the contact. So at the line, our score 4-0. That's 24. Davinia Singleton Buchanan. Oh, a little frustrated by that shot. I thought that was going to go in. She has a nice touch there. We look at her stats, 7.9 per game. And that one's in there, so nice calm shot there. 4-1 now, Benilde early here, just under 15 minutes to play. Glad you're with us here. Now Kendall Mcgee. To Olson, back to McGee. Olson on the left flank, now in the corner, and Kennedy playing a matchup zone defense. Now to the near side, number 13, that's Claire Stanley, the senior, and now the shot from Olivia Olson, that's a 3. She is so talented, arguably the best player in the state of Minnesota. Now, number 5, Ashley Burchett, the junior point guard, to the left side, number 24, that is Singleton Buchanan. And Sierra Lumpkin with the turnover interception. Now to the corner, Stanley. Down underneath to Lumpkin. She kicks it out to the left side, and a nice left-handed shot by Mackenzie Wells, the junior. And she's new to me. We've done several games this year, and I don't recall her. But a nice shot, left-handed at that, on the left wing. 9-1 now, Benilde. And underneath, the layup is missed by 32, Sarah Buchanan. Now Olivia Olson drives all the way in, loses control just a little bit. Now kicks it out to Kendall Mcgee. Off the backboard and fighting for the rebound, and ends up in Stanley's hand. Now back to Olivia Olson, way outside. That's just pure talent, folks. Number 1, Olivia Olson. She was at least 2.5 feet outside the three-point arc. You wonder if one day they're gonna have to move the arc out even for high school. The pros, it's at least 3 feet out farther, but these kids are getting so good. All right, now number 32, Samara Buchanan. The pass to number 25, that was Allison Sheehan. And now McGee with the behind the back dribble, drives the lane, gives it up, now inside, out to Olivia Olson. And she is on fire here, 15-1 our score, 12.5 minutes to go, just the first half. Now Kennedy in the front court, and this is like a blitzkrieg on the Eagles. You get the feeling that the Red Knights are really starting to peak here as we enter the sections. And just as I say that, there's Kendall Mcgee, and easy off the glass. I was really glad to see it. That's another timeout by Quentin Johnson and the Eagles. What else can he do? It's 17-1. And we're not even halfway through the first half here. Here's that replay, and Mcgee totally anticipated that. Comes right in, and she was really easy off the glass. As we look at the bench, that's Mike Swan, the head coach. He's got his team playing at a very high level. There's Stanley. Look at Olsen. How far out is that? I have no idea. I don't think it matters for number 1 Olivia Olsen. Such a good team, and not only that, incredibly entertaining. Whenever I get the call to come do Benilde girls basketball, I know it's going to be a good night. Glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. 17-1 our score following the timeout. So my thought now is, if I'm the Eagles, obviously they're going against arguably maybe the state champion. How do you play them? How do you make this competitive in some way, form, or fashion? All right, 17-1. I don't know. Just something I'm thinking about. Okay, that's Macy Miller, a freshman, now at the point guard. So Coach Quentin Johnson making a little bit of a personnel change. Now driving was number 5, Burchett, off the rim and out of bounds. And possession arrow for Benilde, and they have a great fan section here. You can tell that the student body knows how good this team is, ranked 5th in the state. And there's Stanley from way outside. I thought it got partially blocked. Good rebound by number 24, Davinia Singleton Buchanan. Now into the front court, Buchanan, or Singleton Buchanan. Turn around, she's being guarded by Olivia Olsen, and boy, the height difference there. And what great sportsmanship by Olivia Olsen to go right down and pick her up. And then watch this. Well, you can imagine it. Great sportsmanship on display. All right, the throw in now. Almost blocked, driving and bringing it in and drawing the foul. Nice job there by number 23 for the Eagles. Her name is Naraya Dismukas, senior guard. And I think that's what you got to do against Benilde. Come right in, draw some fouls, go to the line. But just athletically, they're a little outmatched tonight. And nice shot there. Beautiful looking free throw by Dismukas. Now checking out number 15, Wells, for Benilde. Checking in for her, Zahara Bishop, also a freshman. Boy, the future looks so good for Benilde girls basketball. Now there's McGill. She so reminds me of Magic Johnson. She can do it all. Watch this. Coming in with the reverse layup. Brilliant. Kendall Mcgee, number 30. She has so much talent, it's ridiculous. All right, driving on the right side, number 3, and that's what they got to do. That's Macy Miller, the freshman. And that's exactly what I would do. Just drive the ball, draw fouls, try to get to the line, and maybe there's the foul on Stanley. And that is the 4th team foul on Benilde. Kennedy has 0 team fouls. That is their only good strategy, in my opinion. Go to the line, get Benilde in foul trouble, try to hang around. But at 19-2, at the risk of sounding completely ridiculous, you still got to look at it if you're Kennedy, right? And try to get in this thing. There's a nice free throw by number 3, Macy Miller. Okay, now to the front court, Kendall Mcgee. Look at that dribbling skill. Just a pleasure to watch. Now number 31, Zahara Bishop drives the left side, kicks it out to Sierra Lumpkin. That was short. Good defense by the Eagles. They're down 16 with 10:40 to go here, first half. Now Macy Miller gives it up to 5, Burchett. Burchett tries to drive the lane, comes in, off the mark. Kendall Mcgee with the rebound, splits the defense, comes in, and got a little ahead of herself, and now a turnover by Mcgee. That's gonna happen for a freshman, and now another turnover, this time by Davinia Singleton Buchanan. 10:22 remaining. And a little bit of a full court press. Just, you can see number 23 coming up there, Naraya Demuskis, just to slow him down a little bit. I like that. Very competitive on her part. Now Olivia Olson comes in off the rim, rebound to Lumpkin, puts it up off the glass and the rim and in. 21-3 our score. Now Kennedy in the front court to the right wing to Miller. Miller back to Buchanan. Could have been a travel there, possibly. Now Buchanan backs it up. Now to the right side. Big shot. Oh, off the backboard, off the rim. That was by Haley Williams, a sophomore forward. I like that shot by her. Now McGee with the left hand. Oh, what a beautiful bounce pass. Even if it doesn't result in a shot, I just thought that was a brilliant pass. And now we got a timeout suddenly, and it must have been by the Red Knights. Mike Swan, there he is. There's something he didn't like, he wanted to talk to him about. Even though his team is up 21-3, there's always a teaching moment, and you can see the teacher in him right there. And that's really what it's about here when we're doing high school sports. Yes, we want to win the game, but it's all about teaching, isn't it? Basketball, getting better, even when you're up 21-3. Okay, the referee's coming over saying, okay, 1 minute. And I think this might be the last regular season game. I was looking ahead. The sections are coming up here. No, yeah, it is. This is the last regular season game. Sections start, and that's when it's going to get real. Look at this. Good fan support for the Red Knights here on a Friday night. Okay, back to live action, 9:35 to go. 4 team fouls against the Red Knights, 0 for Kennedy. And I do think Kennedy needs to start driving the ball again. And now a turnover on Olivia Olson. So good defense by Bloomington Kennedy. Now a throw in. That's Macy Miller. And Burchett into the front court to the left side to number 32. That is Buchanan. Now to 23. Demuskis. Off her knee. No travel. Good job. She showed great composure there, didn't she? You know, and those are the lessons. Look at the dribbling display by number 5, Ashley Burchett. Now driving the lane, and she got hit by Olivia Olson. That's going to be a foul. With the body, number 1, Olivia Olson. Good call by the officials. And now checking in as a result, Mike Swan goes to his bench, and checking in for Olivia Olson is Brooklyn Miller, because I think that's her second, 5th team. No, it's Olivia Olson's first, according to the scoreboard. Okay, throw in by Burchett. And again, she goes off Kendall Mcgee, and you can see Burchett's frustration as she is exclaiming to her teammates, move. I played high school basketball. You always work on these inbound plays, and look at Burchett. Nice looking shot off the rim. Macy Miller with the rebound in between 2 Red Knights, draws the foul, and that'll be the 6th. So the next foul will put Kennedy in the bonus. Right there. What a great rebound between 2 players for the Red Knights that are much taller. Very scrappy play by Macy Miller, and all that free throw a little short. She just needs to take a deep breath. Now she's smiling there. She got lightened up by her teammate there. Number 23 came over, and it worked, didn't it? 21-4, just under 9 minutes to go. Kendall Mcgee now brings the ball up. Olivia Olson on the bench. Now that's number 31. Sahara Bishop, also a freshman. Now to the right side, Brooklyn Miller. Nice look by number 22, Lindsay Layton, the senior captain. You know, she is just brilliant. I can remember a game a few weeks ago. That was just a brilliant pass by her. She doesn't usually get the start, although I think she did tonight. but she is an important part of this team. Now driving off the rim, rebound to Layton. Look at that. Quickly out to Mcgee, to Bishop, off the glass, the rim, and in 25-4. Now to the front court quickly is Kennedy. That is Macy Miller. She's also just a freshman and a nice looking player there. Keeps the dribble alive. Now Burchett to 32. Buchanan, top of the key to the left side. Burchett with the shot, and that's in. Now she's found her range. Clearly, she's the leader on that team. She did start out at point guard, but Coach Quentin Johnson moved her to the right wing and put Macy Miller, and I like that better. She's the shooting guard now on the wing. Now Brooklyn Miller. And she is going to be a key player in the playoffs, I feel, Brooklyn Miller. Because if a teammate gets in foul trouble, look at that pass to Layton, down underneath to Lumpkin, and the nice touch and in. 23. And if you were with us when we saw that great game where they won it in the last second, Sierra Lumpkin threw the pass to Olivia Olson, and there was actually a little article in the paper. Look at that, right on the mark. Bishop. Was that Lumpkin? I don't remember. I didn't look at I didn't see you through that pass, but that was beautiful. 29-7, 6:36 to go. Top of the key to the left wing, Macy Miller. And that's a beautiful shot by her, wasn't it? Right off the dribble, number 3, just a freshman herself. Now Kendall Mcgee brings it up, being defensed by Nariah Dismukis. Down to the corner, Brooklyn Miller. What a beautiful pass, and down low, Layton Miller. Wow, dude, they got a combination here, and I just looked over to the left side and I saw Mike Swan. He gave a little fist bump. That is beautiful basketball, folks. The reason why I say that is because there was just no hesitation on the passes. Now underneath, Layton. Lindsay Layton. Now, Sierra Lumpkin. Kendall Mcgee from three-point land, off the back of the rim. Rebound to Layton, and she draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Lindsay Layton, number 22, the senior captain on senior night. Stay with us for halftime. We'll be bringing it to you live. So impressive. Off the rim. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it, how they make the pass without hesitation, which means they have their head up. They already know what's going on before they get the pass, and they're already ready to deliver it. Which that last sequence ended up with Layton getting this free throw. A little short there. Oh. You know what I akin that to? You know, it's like if you play golf and you're good off the tee, the putting is hard, and she's been so good, and then you got to calm yourself down and shoot a free throw, and it's a different mental game, isn't it? Now checking in, number 4, that's Lyra Carter, a freshman. There she is, number 4, guarding the point. Now at the top of the key, number 2 for Kennedy. That's Haley Williams, and the shot from the outside by Burchett. Or no, excuse me, that was number 24, Singleton Buchanan. And now a jump ball, possession arrow, favors the Red Knights. And now a timeout by Mike Swan. His team up 31-9 here. Some people would question whether you should be taking a timeout when you're up that much, but again, it's a teaching moment, isn't it? And he's got newer players coming off the bench. Because let's face it, right, the outcome is a foregone conclusion here at 31-9. As we look at some of the fans, there's a mama with her son and maybe a friend or both her sons. So good to see. And what you don't see is to my left, which is the angle that you're seeing, is exactly where I'm sitting, is there a good student section here, and I love to see that. Friday night, supporting their team. And I'm looking forward to the Red Knights making a run to the state tournament. I'm not sure who they have to run into. I'm not sure. Paul, are they in this section with Hopkins? I'm not sure. I know St. Louis Park is. Hopkins, what's that? Are they? Yeah, I'm not sure. But they've got a shot. In the Star Tribune just yesterday, I think I saw, as we watched Bishop take that shot, a little strong off the backboard. Now rebound to Macy Miller, number 3 in the front court. Brooklyn Miller all over her. Now 2:32. That's Sierra Buchanan, top of the key. And the shot, she's wide open off the back rim. Rebound, though, to number 15, Mackenzie Wells, the junior. And now number 31, Zahara Bishop brings it out. And what I like about the Red Knights as well is that several of these players can play the point guard. Now Bishop to the left side to number 4, Lyra Carter. Now Bishop brings it over to the right side. Stanley comes for a look. Now Bishop waiting. Miller will draw. Okay, now 4, Carter. Stanley in the give and go down underneath. Oh, they called the foul. I'm not playing favorites, but I don't know if I like that call. Right here, let's see. Yeah, they did get the arm. Good call. It was a great give and go, but Kennedy did move in very quickly. But I love the give and go because for a moment there, Lyra Carter, who's at the line, the freshman, was wide open. So she's getting experience. I don't recall broadcasting her in a few of the games we've done here for Benilde girls. So I like that Mike Swan is getting players experience, which is what he should be doing here. 31-9, first half, 4:14 remaining, and Carter gets that in. And it is critical experience. All right, now Kennedy with the ball. Into the front court, that's number 23, Naraya Dismukis. Driving on the left side, Miller saves it. Oh, and that's sort of a cardinal sin to save it under the other team's basket. Not that it's gonna matter when they're up this much. It's never a good idea. It's always a good idea when you're on the other team's side, but when it's your own side, because especially if you're just trying to save it desperately, it could go right to the other team and they can put in an easy layup. I can recall as a sophomore playing at Buffalo, that happened when the game was close and one of my teammates did that and our coach was not happy and we lost the game. But your instincts is to save it. But you need to know if you're against the other team and it's on their side, that's not always a good idea unless you know for sure who you're gonna throw it to. All right, now Brooklyn Miller with it, 32-10, just under 4 minutes to go. Look at her, very steady, drives in, gives it up to number 15, Mackenzie Wells. Now to Stanley, back to Miller. I love Brooklyn Miller's game. Now in the corner. Now Mcgee. Great ball distribution there. Now Carter. In the corner to Stanley, Mcgee, good defense by Kennedy, drives the baseline underneath the Carter, back. Wells with the shot, and that's a tough shot at that range, just inside the free throw line. That's like a 14-foot shot with 3:11 to go, 34-10. Now Mike Swan going to his bench, now about to check in. It's gonna be number 10, Brooklyn Pettis. I've never called her name, so he's going to the bench. And look at Mcgee take that ball. She's gonna come right in. The dish to Wells off the board and in, 36-10. Now the throw in. Brooklyn Miller almost stole it. Now Macy Miller stops, pops, and in. Beautiful shot by her. That is great, great mental toughness by number 3, Macy Miller. Her team is down by forever. And for her just to stop and make that shot, keep her focused, not be worrying about the score, but wanting to play well. That's the kind of stuff that just makes you a good employee later on or whatever she wants to do later in life. Dealing with pressure, And now Brooklyn Miller will check out. That's not on our cameras. We look at the fans, but Brooklyn Miller just checking out, and she really put in great minutes for the Red Knights. Also checking out Carter and Stanley now in the game. We got Lumpkin gonna throw it in to Kendall Mcgee. But over on the right wing is number 12. That's Jessica Dukowski, sophomore. Now that's Lumpkin also in the game. Wells, and now number 10, Brooklyn Pettis. And she got a nice round of applause from the student section. And now a turnover. Now Kennedy into the front court. Just under 2 minutes to go here. Burchett drives off the board, and the rebound goes to Wells. Quick out to Mcgee. Beautifully done. Mcgee comes all the way in off the front rim. And the rebound they're gonna call a jump ball. That was a little quick, I felt. If anything, it could have been a foul on Benilde. But they call the jump ball. Possession arrow favors Kennedy. 1:34 remaining. There's a huge fan there. She's displaying the colors for the Red Knights. Now Macy Miller, number 3, across the timeline. Being guarded closely by Brooklyn Pettis. There's 2 players for the Red Knights named Brooklyn. Brooklyn Miller and Brooklyn Pettis. Must have been a popular name about 16, 17 years ago. All right, now throw in with 1:19 to go. Oh, and a foul on Macy Miller. Wow. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but really, when the score is 36-12, I do feel there needs to be a little bit of compassion for the Bloomington Kennedy Eagles. Oh no, that was on Benilde, my fault. I misrecognized that. So 1:19 at the line, number 3, Macy Miller. Beautiful shot by her. Also just a freshman who has displayed very good fortitude here, looking back. Tough night here for the Eagles, gotta say. Now checking in, that's number 44. Leonie Harris, a freshman, and now Miller. Off the rim and rebound to Wells. Beautifully rebounded, and the outlet pass was to Lumpkin. Now Kendall Mcgee goes right back to Lumpkin underneath, and her shot, she gets her own rebound. Now Carter, ball loose. Miller comes away with it. No travel called. And that's good for Kennedy if you're a Kennedy fan. Now Danuskis in the front court and just lost a little control. She had a little bit of an angle there. Good defense by the Red Knights. Now 57 seconds remaining, half number 1. 36-13 our score. 23-point lead. Kendall Mcgee into the front court to Wells. Good defense by 44 for Kennedy Harris. Now Mcgee. Totally in control. Lumpkin, good defense by Kennedy's number 24. Daviana Singleton Buchanan. Yeah, all ball there, folks. I believe that. Good call. I have to say, these officials are really good tonight. Now to Carter Lira, getting some varsity minutes. Also, number 12, Jessica Dukowski. You never know, even in the playoffs. Oh, the turnover. Now Burchett, 1-on-2. I think she's gonna take it all the way. Great defense by Benilde. They didn't go for the foul. They just kept their ground, and she couldn't quite get it up on the board there. Watch that, Dukowski. Oh, all ball by Dukowski. Beautiful defense by number 12. 24.1 seconds. Ball went out of bounds off Dukowski, so possession with Kennedy, and the shot from the outside off the back rim taken by number 24, Singleton Buchanan. Now Mcgee with 15 seconds to go. Mike Swan from the sidelines asking his team to stretch it out. 9 seconds, 8, 7. Now to 12, Dukowski. They're really far. 2 seconds to go. Mcgee from way outside. Wow, my goodness. That would have been And there is the buzzer signaling the end of half number one. Our score, 36-13. But stay with us because we're going to be talking about the senior night presentation right here at halftime. And here we are. And I do have a little bit of a program. I can kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on who the seniors are. And Lindsay Layton, who I've spoken about, will be honored. And this is a young team, and Claire Stanley. I think there's just 2 seniors tonight that they're going to honor. You know, when I was in high school way back in the early 80s, we would have not just senior night, it was like every player would, well, maybe it was just the seniors, I think. That's true. You'd walk out with your parents, and there's Lindsay Layton. And so I have a little information about her. Her favorite memory is going to Perkins with my teammates. Plans after high school for Lindsay Layton: going to University of Maryland to study criminology and psychology. Wow, lucky her. I was lucky enough to go to Maryland once, and that is a beautiful city right on the East Coast. And now Stanley and Layton. What else? Grateful for. Her comments are, my wonderful teammates because they make the sport fun, although it's stressful. My coaches for pushing me, and my parents, and my brother Noah for being my biggest fans. Lessons learned, her answer. It's the little things that matter. And advice for teammates. High school goes by fast, so make sure you cherish it and surround yourself with people who make you a better person. Boy, can't we all learn that lesson. And the other senior we're going to honor is Claire Stanley. So here we go. There they are. So that's Stanley on the left, Layton on the right. And there she is, Lindsay Layton. And I have been so impressed with her play. You can just feel it, can't you? She is a leader through and through. And there are her parents. Aw. Pam and Art. You can just feel it. That is a special, special, special young woman there. And now Claire Stanley, number 13. And look at her parents. My words can't supplement what you can see there for yourself. So cool to see the families. Look at her father, so proud, and her mother. All the smiles, that's genuine stuff. And Claire Stanley, her plans after high school: go to college, major in business or elementary education. Boy, that's a big difference, isn't it? So we're honoring our seniors, and that concludes the presentation to honor just the 2 seniors. Again, it's a young Benilde-St. Margaret's team. And that concludes the first half. We have just under 8 minutes to go. Come on back for half number 2 on ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location in our production of Metro West Girls Basketball, bringing you Benilde-St. Margaret's and Bloomington Kennedy, and look at that score. Obviously, the result is not in doubt. Benilde ranked number 5 in the state, leading the Metro West Conference, and that is Sierra Lumpkin. And Libby Olson, who was on the bench for much of the first half, and now she must be anxious. I don't blame her, and her shot off the rim, rebound to Kennedy. Just underway here, 18 minutes on the clock. And now Kennedy, left to right. They came in with a decent record. They're 12 and 13, very respectable. But going against one of the best teams in the state, and they may declare themselves the best team. Hopefully they get to the state tournament as we look at Olivia Olson, who arguably is the next Paige Beckers in the state. There might be a player or two over at Hopkins. Wouldn't it be fun if those two teams met in the sections or in the state tournament? Look at Kendall Mcgee, the freshman. Oh my goodness, she was gonna do the alley-oop to Olivia Olson, and that would have been a first for me. If Olivia Olson would dunk, I don't think I've ever seen that in a women's basketball game, and they almost pulled it off. Look at Mcgee with the steal, with the left side and the left hand. Such athletic talent. Kendall Mcgee, folks, is going to be a household name around here very soon. She is that good and only a freshman. Pass out of bounds from Burchett. Tried to get it to number 2, Haley Williams. And to be honest, it's really not a fair fight here. But I am so impressed with Kennedy. They don't show any type of disgust or disdain. They continue to play as if they're in the game. And that's really the lessons about high school sports, isn't it? Now Lolson from way outside, off the rim. You know, she was on the bench for almost the whole first half. She's got to warm up. But if you were here with us when the game began, she was lights out, drilling everything. And there's Mcgee, so athletic. I said this before, and I don't know why I feel it. I just do. She reminds me of Magic Johnson. Now on the outside. Driving, well done by number 24, Daviana Singleton Buchanan, and out of bounds in favor of Benilde. They're up 38-13, under 16 minutes to go here, second half. This is the last game of the regular season. Sections are gonna start in a week or so. And now Kendall Mcgee. Look at how confident she is. She's just a freshman. There's no way I had that kind of confidence when I was her age. Look at that pass by Olson. Driving is late in the senior, off the rim and the backboard. Rebound. Oh, that could have been a double dribble, I felt. Nice pass, though, by number 23 for Kennedy Mcgee. I loved her recognition as she saw number 44 coming right down the lane there. I really appreciate passes like that, even if they don't result in points. Because your head is up, you can see the play before the play. Such a great skill to have, not only in basketball and life. And there's a foul on 23, Sierra Lumpkin. The junior right here, driving. Yep, she got it right on the wrist, clear as day. So at the line, number 24, Daviana Singleton Buchanan, sophomore freshman. First team foul for Benilde. Nice shot by her. I just love how Kennedy is keeping their integrity here. Just playing hard. Now the rebound in the front court, Kendall Mcgee. Just in complete control. If there's one thing she needs to work on, it's just being a little easy when because she's so athletic now underneath. And she will too. She's only a freshman. Stanley with the shot. They call it off. And 3-second violation is the call. Red Knights don't agree with that. You can see Wells coming off the bench. She's going to check in with 14:55 to go. There she is, number 15, Mackenzie Wells. She communicates with Mcgee. Think about this, folks. Mcgee is a freshman. Olson is just a sophomore. Now on the corner, the shot short by number 23, Davinia Singleton Buchanan. Rebound to Mcgee. Coming all the way in. She gets a little anxious. That's going to cost her. Now number 24 with it, Davinia Singleton Buchanan. Shot from the outside, off the back rim, almost went back in. Rebound to number 44, Leilani Harris, and a block underneath. Now approaching 14 minutes. Nice look by McGee to Wells. She draws the foul. That's Burchett. Got her on the wrist, so she is expressing her frustration, and rightfully so. Oh yeah, got her on the wrist, the left-handed Wells. She'll go to the line. First team foul, and also Burchett's first foul. Both teams have one team foul, 14:06 remaining at the line, the left-hander. Number 15, Mackenzie Wells off the rim. Now checking in for Claire Stanley, the senior. Number 31, Zahara Bishop. It's gonna be fun watching these Red Knights, folks, coming up in the sections. They got a real shot to make it to the state tournament. I don't know if their girls team has ever been there before. I'm looking around, there's a lot of banners. Not sure I've seen that. This might be their best girls team that has ever existed for Benilde. Not sure, I'm looking around. I don't see too many banners. That might change. Look at Olivia Olson, beautiful rebound by her. I mean, she can play the point coming all the way in, and she draws the foul. That's gonna be committed by Leilani Harris. There she is. That'll be the second team foul. Oh yeah, right on the arm. So Olivia Olson to the line. Can you believe as a sophomore, she already has over 1,000 points in her career? She plays on U.S. national junior teams. Ridiculously talented there, Olivia Olson, 22.6 points per game, 497 on the year, and she's been hurt for a few games too. I remember in January looking at the box scores. We don't broadcast all the games of any particular school or sport, but I was like, where is Olivia Olson? And she did hurt her ankle, but it looks like she's just fine. And just in the nick of time as they're gonna approach the sections. I'm not sure if Hopkins, I know we've done playoff games in the past since I've been doing this here for ParkTV. It's always St. Louis Park versus Hopkins. We haven't done any girls games in the section. I don't know if we'll be doing them this year either, but that could change. Okay, now to the left wing, number 2, Haley Williams. And if you're a Benilde fan, we're gonna be at Bloomington Ice Gardens tomorrow for a semifinal section game. We look at fans here for Benilde. Benilde boys hockey versus Blake in the semifinals, and that is tough, tough section. Edina and Wayzata will be in the other semifinal. Now Olivia Olson driving at the free throw line, and folks, that is a tough shot. Speaking from experience, especially when you go from when you shoot right and you're going and you're turning to your left, right at the free throw line. That is big time stuff. 43-14. Olson with the defense, and look at the dribbling, comes in, draws the foul, and in. It doesn't get better than that. The sophomore, number 1, Olivia Olson with the defense. And then the concentration, and then she faced the foul. She got hit on the elbow and gets it in. Brilliant. Just a sophomore. 46-14, 12 and a half minutes left. Kennedy on the left wing. And I have to say, I've said it before tonight, Kennedy shows no indications in their body language or their emotions that they hate being here or that this is not a fun experience. That is so good. That's what's so great about high school sports. Driving, number 23, that is Naraya Dismukas on Olivia Olson. Oh, they did not, that was a good block. These are really good officials tonight. Can't say I disagree with any one of their calls. All right, now to the inbounds pass driving, and they're going to call that behind the back. Good call, Wells, and a good drive there on the baseline. Right here. That was always a cardinal sin when I played. Do not give up the baseline, but it was given up, and number 32 for Kennedy, Samara Buchanan, saw it, got herself to the line. Let's see if she can convert the opportunity, and nice touch there. 46-15, 12-16 to go. This Benilde team is big time, folks. Glad you're with us. Now Kendall Mcgee, seriously big time, big time. Now Olsen. You're watching one of the best girls teams in the state of Minnesota. Look at the nice interception by Macy Miller. What does that say about her character? She's still competing. She read that telegraph pass, and that's a lesson for Benilde. They're way up, but they gotta keep their concentration. And the competitiveness of Kennedy, even though they're way out of it. Look at that behind back pass. Good experiment by Olivia Olsen. Tried to get it to Wells. And this is a time, if you're Benilde, you can take those chances. See what you are capable of beyond what you've done before. And that was what Olivia Olsen, I think, was trying to do there. Behind the head pass. Almost made it. Now that's 3. Macy Miller. She is super impressive. Now driving the left side, using her body, draws the foul. She's going to go to the line. That's number 32. Samara Buchanan still competing hard. Wells totally got her on the arm there. Draws the foul. What a great drive by that young woman. Samara Buchanan. 46-19, 11:25 to go. Wells will take a seat for Benilde. As we watch 32 Buchanan. Wow, what a nice play by that woman. Number 32, Samara Buchanan, the senior. Well done. So impressive. All right, on the left side, number 31, Bishop. Ooh, and that should be a foul on Mcgee, but no, they didn't call the foul, out of bounds. Oh, they are gonna call the foul. Number 30, Mcgee. Right here, Bishop comes in on that one off the rim. Oh yeah. Kind of got her with the body there a little bit. Wasn't so blatant. Now Macy Miller to number 32. Buchanan drives again like she did before, and this time a great defensive play by Sierra Lumpkin. And if you don't know, Lumpkin is a big-time name in Minnesota. I'm pretty sure it was her father who was a Golden Gopher, and I think he played pro football. Must be her daughter. But the focus is on her. Now a nice inbounds pass. Just gets out of Olivia Olsen. And a nice drive by number 23, Naraya Desmukas. Boy, I love the competitive spirit of Kennedy. East Side Bloomington. Ken Herbeck was an East Sider from Bloomington Kennedy. Superstar baseball player for the Twins. Situated, just a stone's throw from the Mall of America. Now Mcgee, down low to Layton, try to get it out to Lumpkin. She saves it, back to Layton. Now to Mcgee. Look at the creativity. Now she backs it up. Look at her ability here. Oh, and she drew the foul, right? Or what'd they call? Push off? What do they call here? Oh, they're gonna call it on Mcgee. They're gonna call her with the push off. Let's see, you judge for yourself at home. Right here, a little push. Oh yeah, good call. Good call. 46-20, 10.5 minutes to go. These are really good officials. Now driving. Rebound to Layton. Now to Olivia Olsen. Look at that bounce pass. My goodness. Even though she didn't convert, that bounce pass was brilliant by Olivia Olsen. I do not apologize for getting excited about great. Look at that. Through 2 Kennedy players. And Kendall Mcgee drew the foul. Great camera work. Boy, this Olivia Olsen and this team, super fun to watch. 10-17 to go. Mcgee converts that with a 27-point lead. You can see her stats there, averaging nearly 16 a game. Off the back rim, Olsen with the rebound. You wonder if Kennedy's getting a little tired here. Now Olsen, quick shot off the back rim and out of bounds. And Kennedy will have that shot. 10-10 remaining here. Look at the fans here, still super cold in Minneapolis. They say it's gonna get warmer starting tomorrow. It's been a long, cold winter. But it's always great to be in these warm gyms, whether it's at St. Louis Park or Benilde, or at the hockey rink. And Olsen with the 2-on-1. She'll take it in with the one hand. She's gonna get a D1 scholarship, folks. But not for 2 more years. And now her and Mcgee, it's not a fair fight. Back to her, back to them. Look at that. Such beautiful teamwork. Unselfish play, look at that. You can see the camaraderie. Gives me goosebumps watching it. So much fun when you're on a team where everyone's in sync. It doesn't get better than that. Now Miller, she's so tough off the rim. Olsen with the rebound. Look at her heads up. Looking ahead to Bishop with the left hand. Draws the foul. She'll go to the line with 9:06 to go. You know, you worry here with the Red Knights because they're going to face some tough comp. Look at that beautiful play. Foul on number 25. That's Allison Sheehan. Just a 7th grader, folks, playing varsity. Can you imagine? I can't imagine it. All right, checking out, that's number 44, Leiloni Harris. Both teams have 5 team fouls, 9:06 remaining here, second half. Red Knights 19-6, on the verge of their 20th win. Sections coming up in a week. But next we've got the girls' state hockey tournament's going on right now. The Benilde girls couldn't quite make it. They got it to the section finals. Lost to Edina. Next week, boys hockey, and then girls basketball down low underneath. We're gonna see an alley-oop dunk here one day at Benilde in the next 3 years. I promise you that. That's a reason to tune in. Now Olsen off the front rim. Rebound to Kennedy. Now number 24. Daviana Singleton. Drives the left side, quick jump shot off the top, a little tough. Carter trying to get the rebound now to Olsen as she looks up. In the middle of the court, to the left side to Bishop. She'll take the 3 off the rim. Rebound Mcgee. Wow, and I loved how she kept the ball above her head. That's good training, that's good coaching. And that is strength-wise, that's very difficult to do. Off the miss, Burchette. Very nice player for Kennedy. Now Miller, who I'm very impressed with as well. Now number 32, Buchanan. Not that my opinion is the be-all, end-all. I'm just telling you how I feel when I see it. And off Kennedy. Clock stopped with 7:48. Whew, deep breath here. 7:48 to go. 52-20. 32-point lead, if my math is right. Olsen now at the point. All-American high school player. Mcgee will likely be one as well, in my opinion. Now, Lumpkin can't get it to go. Off the front rim. You know, I don't mean this with any disrespect, but if I'm the football coach for Benilde, I'm looking at Lumpkin to be a quarterback. Her pass at the last second against Chanhassen a couple weeks ago was brilliant. With the game on the line, and there she gets the rebound. Such a great athlete, the junior. Now to Olsen. Driving, takes the body contact. Nice defense there by number 25, Allison Sheehan for Kennedy. Now into the front court for the Eagles. That's Davinia Singleton Buchanan. Now to Burchette. 6:42 remaining. Watch her skill. She's really good. Off the board, out of bounds, and ball favors Kennedy. Now substitutions here as we look at Brooklyn Miller, along with number 12, Dukowski, and now sitting down Olivia Olson. I don't think they'll see the court the rest of the night. Kendall Mcgee and Sierra Lumpkin, those three. Junior, sophomore, freshman. Lights out. Now Macy Miller showing her grit, and I think that was Bishop with the body foul. That'll be the 16th foul on the Red Knights. 6:28 remaining. Yep, 31. That's her third personal, and as I just mentioned, 6th team foul. 6:28 remaining. Quick inbounds pass, nicely done there to Dismukas. She goes in, draws the foul on Bishop, and that's gonna be her fourth. Showing the frustration. Swan's gonna go to the bench and get her out of there. Look at that nice turnaround move, and Bishop, second foul in a row. Frustration there, she's gonna take a seat. Shooting two, number 23, Nariah Dismukas. Short off the rim, and now checking in for Bishop, number 13, Claire Stanley, who we honored at halftime with her parents. It was super lovely. Second attempt off the back rim, and Lyra Carter scrapping for the rebound. Now Miller, look at her ability to take that pass right along the edge, do a turnaround, and keep control. Brooklyn Miller is an important part of this team, folks. They're gonna need her in the sections off the bench. Just steady out there. Now to the near side, and a timeout by Mike Swan. Another teaching moment. He's got new players in there. People might complain, you're up by this much, why are you calling timeout? But this is a teaching moment, and she's got new players in there. And now let's look at the, well, there it is. They lost to St. Louis Park. That's right. I wish I'd been there for that one. That was amazing. St. Louis Park rose up, and they've got a nice team over there. Not quite as talented right now as the Red Knights, but I did see that in the newspaper. There's got to be a story there. I don't know if Olsen was playing that night, but they've won their last 4 or 5. Beating New Prague. All right. Quick timeout, 6:01 remain. Oh, look at that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, throw in now on the near side. Lyra Carter to Brooklyn Miller. Swan giving instructions. And, you know, Kennedy's got a lot new players in there, too. Down the corner to Miller, the pass. Look at the ball rotation off the rim. Back rebound by Stanley. Carter comes in. Wow! I'll bet that's her best play in her career. And that's how you build confidence, isn't it? Brooklyn Pettis, the freshman, drives with the left hand in traffic. Now the rebound. Pettis, more talent on this Benilde team, comes in again. 2 in a row. And boy, does she have a fan base. I don't know if you can see this. She's got like at least a dozen of the student sections. Love her. Now into the front court. 5 minutes remaining now. Bounce pass from Miller. Outside, back off the rim, rebound right to Burchett, quick move in, gets to the near side from three-point land, off the back rim. Rebound to number 12, Dukowski. Dukowski comes in, kicks it over to Carter. She's got 2 baskets in a row. Her confidence has to be growing, folks. Now she gets the rebound. Whoa! Shot off the mark. But boy, the last 2 minutes by Lyra Carter have been amazing. And that's how you build confidence, right there. She's going to be an important part of this program going forward, no question about it. And because of tonight, her confidence has to be huge. Now, Stanley with the rebound. They called a jump ball with 4:04 to go. Wow, it's so much fun to watch players grow right in front of your eyes. Okay, now Kennedy throw in by Ashley Burchett. Bounce pass in, gets it in, barely though, to Samara Buchanan. Ooh, almost a travel there. Nice job though, not dragging that foot by Singleton Buchanan, and now a foul underneath. Clock stop. Oh, no, it's running time. I didn't know they did running time, Paul. They do. They got running time now. So, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, 36. So at the line, that's number 32, Samara Buchanan. 36-point lead. So running time, which is good. It's good mercy rule. Very impressed with Kennedy. They've had a pretty decent season, folks. They're 12-13, almost 500. Nothing to sneeze at. And they have acquitted themselves very well here. Not one roll of the eyes or disgust or poor me attitude. That speaks a lot of this team and the coach. Look at Burchett. She's super talented. She draws the foul. Lyra Carter gets it. Lyra Carter is super popular here with the fans that are right next to me. Now checking in more players off the bench. 35 is Emily Niska, a freshman. Now Brooklyn Miller sits, Lyra Carter. They get a round of applause, and well-deserved. So checking in was Niska, and who else did I see? 32, Mira Wismer, an 8th grader at the free throw line. You can see her in the foreground there as we watch Burchett at the line. 1:46 remaining, clock still running. Nice shot by Burchett. She's a nice player there for Kennedy. Now Carter into the front court to the left side. Benilde, number 35, Emily Niska. Got it to Carter, tried to get it back to Niska. And these players I have never seen before, and you know what? They're playing really well. Good spacing, and now Swan taking a timeout. Yeah, and this is a teaching moment. No one should get upset that they're rubbing it in. Look at this, Chaska. Boy, I wish I knew the sections better, but Chaska, they're good. But I think that was the game, wasn't it, that we saw? Yeah, that was the last second shot against Chaska, and they shut down Mallory Heyer, who's there, Olivia Olson. I think she had single digits. And I do watch the thing, so I don't know. I wish I knew better, because the sections aren't always matching up between sports or genders. And I think I remember thinking that gave a chance for the Red Knights to win the conference. They're not going to win the conference. But very competitive. Okay, that is Claire Stanley's father. That's a picture of her. Boy, when I grew up, none of that stuff was going on. I almost think I'd be embarrassed. But look at him. Unbridled joy there. Oh, he won something. What did he win? Wow, they're giving away some nice prizes. All right, 1 minute to go. Carter, who's got at least 4 points, if I remember correctly now. Number 12, Tukowski to 32, getting probably her first varsity minutes of her life. Mira Wisner, the 8th grader, and the shot draws the foul. And is she gonna go to the line? You might see a player here get her first varsity point. I'm almost willing to bet. Let's see. Yo, almost. Good touch there. Again, this is Mira Wismer, 8th grader, getting some valuable varsity minutes. Look at that. Confidence building, folks. Big time. Now Kennedy, full court press. I'm not sure what the wisdom there is other than teaching moments. Now Carter from outside, Bruchette. And good defense by the Red Knights, and there's the final buzzer. The Red Knights are gonna go to 20-6 as they enter the section playoffs. And our final score here from Benilde-St. Margaret's 57-24. So for Paul Broden, our producer, Aaliyah and Cameron on the cameras, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.